All right, welcome back to Better, Kansas City. Now, the stock market closed on a down note last week, and that has many people wondering many things. Well, should I stay in the market? Where should I go? Am I too young or old to worry? Don't you worry. Alan Becker, CEO of Retirement Solutions Group, joins us now with those answers. And the stock market, we hear and see a lot about it. We always hear, what the Dow Jones is doing, S&P. We always get that report at the end of the day on the radio on the drive home. It's been on a roller coaster. Kind of guide us through this past few weeks of where it's been at, and maybe how should we be preparing ourselves for the first of the year?
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in our political landscape, obviously, and interest rates. One minute they're raising them, next minute they're not going to. So people have a lot of unrest, obviously. I mean, the whole world's kind of been on a 50-50 political split for a while, right?
Yeah.
Bottom line is the stock market is a long-term investment strategy. So hold the course. And it just depends on where you're at in life and what you're trying to accomplish. I mean, if you're getting ready to retire in the next 3 to 5 years, I mean, play like the Chiefs. I mean, it's not time to throw the ball. It's time to run it in and make sure you win the game. So we really want to make sure that when you're investing to your risk tolerance. And there's a lot of pieces that go in there, like what can you tolerate? What do you believe in? How much money you have invest, how much risk you can take. So you want to be with the right type of advisor that understands you as an individual and just, doesn't just do what the name on the door says they have to do, but listens to you and works for you.
And I think there's kind of a preconceived notion maybe of the stock market because of some of the spin that maybe Hollywood's put on it that, we're going to get, this is my get rich quick scheme, but like you said, it's a steady as she goes type of game, long term, and you can't rush things, right?
Right. Well, the stock market itself, there's a winner and a loser at every transaction, and people forget that quite frequently. So you just want to be on the winning side of it, and it's not going to happen 100% of the time. And when you're talking to your friends wherever, I mean, if in the locker room, out at lunch, wherever, bottom line is they're telling you about the times they won. Yeah. Just like, I have 3 little boys, and I'm not going to tell you about the time they stubbed their toe or they fell when they were going for the ball. I'm going to tell you when they scored a goal. And it's the same thing with the stock market. That's what you're going to hear about. I got 20% returns. Yes, but you probably lost 20% on another investment and netted, 0. But so it's a long-term investment. It should average 7 to 8% over, a good period of time. And, it's 2 steps backward for 1 step forward. So it's really about keeping your money. That's why the name of my book is Return on Investment or Reliability of Income. So obviously I'm focusing on a reliability of income. It is the true meaning of ROI in the golden years because we want to make sure that money's there to last as long as you do.
And I'm glad that you're here today talking about this subject because I actually went back over the weekend and checked my portfolio and saw that, this year-to-date performance isn't exactly where I thought it would be. But I'm still kind of, I'm upper 30s, almost 40, so I'm still kind of young, I think, in the retirement game. So hearing you tell me that, long-term forecasting is good. What else? What are the other options maybe I have, like with savings in the stock market? With through maybe a work plan or something.
Yeah, you want to weather the storm, but there's going to be a lot of. This is the holiday season, right? It's the last day of Hanukkah. Christmas is around the corner. This is when we're getting our raises and bonuses and all those kind of things, hopefully. And that's glass. You need the wood below.
There we go.
So we want to make sure that you're investing some of that, putting it back. I mean, the best thing to do is ignore that raise, put all that money back if you can, or pay off debt. We really want you to parlay your future because, if like you said, you're almost 40, I'm 45, we've got 15, 20 years before we have to retire, maybe longer.
Lots of time.
To keep moving that on. So yeah, we've got time to weather. Okay. But if you're coming close, you need to maybe pull back a little bit. So I really want to make sure that our viewers are finding an advisor that is going to listen to them, find an advisor that's working for them, and find an advisor that is really licensed appropriately. And if you want a custom plan tailored to you, give our office a call. We'll put one together. We don't charge for that, and the reason being is some people are going to try and do it on their own. Others, they're going to come and ask us to put the plan in together, and we're okay with that.
So, Alan, well, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it. And happy Hanukkah to you. And of course, we got to show the tie there real quick. He was going to wear the full suit, but somebody talked him out of it. All right, the complimentary retirement dinner that we talked about here last week, it's tomorrow night, December 11th, 6 o'clock, 801 Chop House in Leawood. There is just a few seats left. Make sure you RSVP today by calling 913-791-2647. You can also get more information online at rsgusa.net.